During Customer Summer webinar, I had the chance to walk through this demo to show how Customer brings customer-facing AI and agent-facing AI together in one seamless experience. What makes Customer unique is that AI isn't bolted on as an afterthought. It's woven directly into the platform where your customer data already lives. This means that AI can take action, not just surface insights. Okay, I'm going to start this service interaction at the beginning with an AI agent. The purpose here is to show how different AI components work together to expedite and improve the customer service experience. We'll start a new chat conversation. The question is a common one for folks in travel and bookings. I think I need to change my car rental reservation. I'm about to be impacted by a storm. Now, the AI agent immediately responds with an answer based on the knowledge base and external material. For example, gold members have no change fees, platinum members don't either, but bronze and silver members would need to pay. So I say, that storm is coming through, and I think my flight to Houston is going to be delayed or canceled. I won't be able to pick up the car on time at the other end. The agent asks if I want to adjust the reservation and says it can take care of it. Now, it asks for my reservation number and name, but since this is customer, that information is already on my timeline. I don't need to provide it. So what's going to happen next is I'm going to go through authentication. Now, this is really only going to take a second, but it's important because security is paramount in this AI agent age. Okay, so I put in my code and the code worked. Now the auto drive AI assistant finds my reservation. I rented a Ford Mustang Coupe, picking it up tomorrow, June 25th. I need to push that back about 2 days to deal with this storm. Also, I don't really want to pick it up at 4 a.m. That actually must have been a mistake on my part. So let's set it to noon. And now the system reminds me that because I'm a gold member, I can do this for free. It also lets me know that when I change my reservation, my original vehicle might not be available. So what I want to do is I just want to chat with an agent and confirm, am I still going to get my Ford Mustang? It's a pretty intentional choice to get a Ford Mustang. Now the AI hands me over to an agent. We're on Taylor Ash's customer timeline from the agent's perspective. An AI is already working. It provides me context about Taylor's previous questions and who she is to the business. As the agent, I can see a handoff summary from the conversation we just had, and that empowers me to jump in really quickly. So I'm going to tell her that I'm going to look into this for her. It's chat and we need a more immediate response. Now, if I type errors, that's really not that big of a deal. The AI can fix my spelling as well as put the language in a brand appropriate tone, something that's already been set by my admin. Now I'm going to pull in Copilot. Customer's Copilot is an AI-powered assistant built directly into the agent workspace. It works behind the scenes to surface customer context, interpret policies, and suggest the next best action, so agents don't have to dig through timelines or knowledge bases. So now with the details of Taylor's booking, which has already been updated to the 27th, I can ask, does Taylor qualify for a free vehicle upgrade? And she does, because she's a gold member and has one free vehicle upgrade left this year. Normally, this information would sit on her timeline, and it does, but I don't have to calculate it or search for it. Copilot synthesizes it and guides me directly. It even drafts a response back to Taylor explaining the upgrade option. I can ask if she'd like to do it. And even though she really wanted the Mustang, It looks like she's going to take the upgrade. Now I'm going to use the Suggest an Action feature to get the copilot to update the reservation in the booking system. While the copilot takes care of that, let's go over to the AI Agents Studio and look at what's been going on in the back end. So while we've been talking to Copilot, we've actually been talking to multiple specialized agents, like a rental booking expert and a knowledge expert and even a customer expert. We can also see an example of the brand tone guidelines as well for our writing guidance. Now, if we go and check out one of these expert agents, we see it's been given tools and data sources to pull from. And tools are the ability for the AI agent to leave the conversation and take some kind of action. So this is an example of getting customer data. This data is living inside of customer. These are your attributes. And so it's leveraging the same class data that you'd use for workflows or business rules or making any other automated decision inside of customer. Now you can also observe the actual conversations from the copilot's perspective. No black box here in customer. So in this example, we see what we call the traces of the copilot's conversation with us. We see the tools that it leveraged, we see the reasoning that it made, we see the calls that it made out to the LLM, and then we can see what that end response was. We also see that it checked guardrails, right? It's not releasing any trade secrets, and it's not using any unsafe for work or offensive language. And there's that output. Here is what the copilot recommended to say back to Taylor. Another big advancement in Copilot and AI agents for reps is our reporting. So you can see a standard report to assess how the Copilot is doing, how often it's used, and its impact on key metrics like first contact resolution rate. Now back to the conversation. It looks like Copilot has finished updating the booking. Taylor confirms, yes, I want the upgrade. And now the reservation no longer says Ford Mustang. It says BMW Series 3. I guess Taylor is okay with that change.